Good morning, everyone. What a great crowd. Came out in the rain. We really appreciate it. I'm Alelia Bundles, and I'm chairman of the board of the National Archives Foundation. And we are just delighted to be here as partners with the National Archives and David Ferriero, the Archivist of the United States. We are, as the foundation, the private sector partner for the National Archives, and we offer financial and creative support. The Amending America exhibition, which is the inspiration for these national conversations. We have people on our board like Cokie Roberts and Ken Burns, Michael Beschloss, and Soledad O'Brien, who you will see later today. So we try to be good partners with helping pay some of the bills for the exhibitions and working with the education and programming staff, and from time to time offer a few ideas. We're delighted to thank our sponsors, AT&T, Perkins Coie, and our board member, Molly Moynihan, who is a partner at Perkins Coie, the Ford Foundation, the Carnegie Corporation of New York, the Seedlings Foundation, and of course we thank ourselves and our great staff who are here working. At least I thank them because they're fabulous. Regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, the role of women has been showcased in this election like never before. Was anybody at the dinner last night? How many watched the dinner last night? I watched it. Whether it's women political candidates as backbones of campaign and organizational infrastructure, or as punchlines, the rhetoric has been dialed up to about an 11. And according to the leading pollsters, it will be women who will determine the next leaders of this great country. How fitting today in more cohesive, collaborative circumstances. We should have the opportunity to discuss these matters with some of the thought leaders who are working every day on these issues. And earlier at breakfast, someone mentioned that when you have women who are working on some of these issues, the community overlaps. I saw a lot of people who seem to be familiar faces. So some of you have crossed each other's paths, but I'm looking out and seeing friends. Melissa Ludke and I are buddies, and Melissa, we are both journalists, and so her case was important. Alita Black. Hi, Alita, I hadn't seen you. Good to see you. Alondra Nelson, with whom I have some connections at Columbia, and Avis Jones DeWeaver. So I was glad to have a little bit of a homecoming by seeing the women who are going to be speaking today. So I'll just say AT&T has been great as partners, not only in this particular exhibit and these national conversations, but in many of the things that we do at the archives and with the foundation. They brought the National Conversations series to life. We are grateful for their generosity and for their continued engagement and enthusiasm as we step out of the archives and onto a national stage. It's my pleasure to introduce Marissa Shorenstein, currently serves as president of AT&T for the state of New York. Prior to joining AT&T, Marissa ran Marissa Shorenstein LLC, where she offered strategic communications consulting services to a wide range of clients, including private sector institutions facing PR crisis, tech startups looking for guidance on product launches, hedge funds and private equity firms requiring investor relations and sales and marketing assistance, and nonprofit organizations desiring speechwriting and story placement expertise. Please help me welcome Marissa Shorenstein.